These are supposed to be free size so that it's not tight.
Getting ready to tread where few women have ventured with their tools of trade intact. Wanjiku and her team can now face the task ahead.
When someone hears this water is from sewage, definitely they think it's unsafe, they think it will smell, it looks grey, but as you can see, it doesn't smell, it's clear. Have you seen where we are going?
Working with a mother of two is a team of 5 people attending to different projects in Nairobi and neighboring counties. Their biggest project is underway in Kajiado County. With 120 housing units, their duty is to ensure that the residents have enough water for gardening and cleaning their cars.
This project is by Bonfade Group Company. It's a project of 120 houses. So all the sewage from the 120 houses will be coming to our system here. Actually, this is our biggest project so far because it's going to cater for a population of about 1,000 people. So as you can see, this is quite a big tank with the different chambers that we require. So all the sewage will enter from this side. And these first 4 chambers will act like the pretreatment chambers where the solids will remain.
The treatment process in the reactor chamber is the next step.
Inside the reactor chamber is where our 4 sequences take place. That is charging it with raw sewage. The computer will command the airlift pumps to suck raw sewage and pour here.
It is here that sewage-munching bacteria do their work in turning your waste into something useful.
Then the next sequence will be aeration. Air will be supplied through those aerator discs, the black-like plates. Then they will aerate the sewage, bubble it upwards, and that's the longest phase because that's how you give the bacteria oxygen. So after about 6 hours of aeration in a day, the machine will go into something called sedimentation.
The computerized control cabinet ensures that the system runs effectively. This particular one will be serving 64 homes.
It's pretty environment friendly. Fine, it consumes power, but the power is minimal. So that's one point to consider. Secondly, this excess water that you get from reclaiming from sewage is part of containing global warming, which has become a challenge.
But there is a price to pay.
Now, the cost ranges for the small systems that cater between 5 to a population of 12 people. That's a range of 250,000 all the way to 460,000. When it comes to such big systems for big populations, between 1.5 million all the way to a couple of millions.
So far, out of the 23 projects, 15 have been completed. To see how it works, we visit one of the homes using the German technology.
So, this is water from sewage.
Indeed, from pee and poo comes this magic. Many countries are already practicing the technology Lucy and her team are installing. For instance, Israel. A desert country has invested intensively in transforming sewage into clean water that is subsequently used for irrigation. The world's richest man, Bill Gates, has drunk water recycled from sewage as part of his campaign for provision of clean water.
It's water.
As climate change and population growth continue to shrink countries' resources, necessity will force these strategies to become commonplace, the yak factor notwithstanding.
It's a labor of love, this one.
Yes, yes. And looking at the sewage is not interesting. So even the team we hire, probably if someone that was not their call, they might just say bye-bye in a day after going around sites. I've even done this when I'm pregnant, during my 2 pregnancies. And clients would look at me and they're thinking, are you fine? Why? How comes you're not vomiting and you're looking at this? But I was fine.
Do you know of places where people take this water?
In Israel.
Well, know what they say about one man's meat? Next time you flush your toilet, think about Lucy, she who makes a living from your waste to ensure you'll have enough water to flush again tomorrow after clearing your bowels of food watered from, well, your previous waste. For Citizen Weekend, I am Anne Mawade.